Can you confidently say the food you ate last night will still be around in 20 years? Think again. Food preferences change rapidly. By the end of this video, we'll prove it by exploring 23 meals that once left an indelible mark on our taste buds and cultural heritage but have now faded into history. Chicken tetrazzini. Have you ever craved a dish that perfectly combines creamy, cheesy goodness with tender chicken and pasta? Traditionally prepared by sautéing mushrooms and onions, adding broth and cream, and then combining with cooked spaghetti and chicken, this dish was baked with parmesan until golden. The result? A delightful, comforting meal that made dinner an event to look forward to. Originating in early 20th century America and named after Italian opera star Luisa Tetrazzini, it gained popularity in the 1970s as a delicious way to use leftover chicken. Cookbooks like Joy of Cooking featured this recipe prominently, highlighting its widespread appeal. Families cherish this creamy, cheesy pasta bake, often serving it at dinner parties and special occasions. Its rich, savory flavor, combined with the nostalgia it brings, makes it a dish that many wish to see return to modern dinner tables. Many remember the joy of gathering around, sharing stories, and enjoying every bite of this hearty, flavorful dish. Hawaiian haystacks. Quick and versatile, Hawaiian haystacks were a hit in the 70s. Starting with a bed of rice topped with savory chicken sauce and fresh, crunchy toppings, it was a fun, interactive meal for families. Despite its name, it has no known connection to Hawaii, but was popularized in the continental US as a crowd-pleasing dinner option. This dish was beloved for its customizability, allowing each family member to create their perfect plate. Typical toppings included diced tomatoes, green onions, shredded cheese, chopped celery, pineapple chunks, and crispy chow mein noodles. The warm, savory sauce contrasted with the cool, fresh toppings, making every bite delightful. It was also a great way for parents to get their kids to eat more vegetables. Hawaiian haystacks also became popular for potlucks and church gatherings, where its ability to serve a crowd efficiently was appreciated. The simplicity of the base ingredients combined with the variety of toppings meant it could accommodate different tastes and dietary restrictions. This flexibility, along with its delicious flavors and engaging presentation, has kept Hawaiian haystacks a fond memory for many who grew up in that era. Today, it remains a beloved comfort food, bringing back memories of family dinners and communal feasts. Liverwurst sandwiches. Another nostalgic favorite was Liverwurst sandwiches. Liverwurst, a sausage made from pork liver spread between two slices of rye or white bread, was both nutritious and convenient. Its high iron content made it a popular choice for busy families. Add a generous layer of mustard, thick slices of liverwurst, and top with thinly sliced pickles or onions for a sandwich that's both hearty and flavorful. Liverwurst sandwiches were also a link to European culinary traditions brought to America by German immigrants. In Germany, Leberwurst was a beloved delicacy, enjoyed in various forms and flavors. American families in the 70s embraced this sausage for its rich, creamy texture and distinct taste. It was often a lunchtime staple, packed into lunchboxes for school or work, and was also a hit at picnics and family gatherings. For those who grew up enjoying liverwurst sandwiches, the taste brings back fond memories of simpler times and comforting meals shared with loved ones. Corn fritters. Have you ever tasted the perfect corn fritter with its tender insides and crispy golden exterior? Corn fritters were a beloved treat in the 1970s. Made from a batter of flour, baking powder, sugar, and salt mixed with whisked eggs and milk, these fritters were fried to perfection. Often enjoyed with a drizzle of honey or syrup, they were a versatile side dish or snack. Corn fritters have roots in Native American cuisine and Southern cooking. In the 1970s, they became popular across the United States as an easy-to-make dish perfect for family dinners, potlucks, and picnics. Sometimes, additional ingredients like chopped green onions, bell peppers, or bacon bits were added for a savory twist. The batter was simple to prepare, and the fritters cooked quickly, making them a convenient option for busy households. Served hot and fresh, corn fritters paired well with various dips and sauces, from tangy salsa to creamy ranch. Their versatility and ease of preparation ensured they remained a staple in many homes. Celery Victor. Then there was Celery Victor, a dish that combined simplicity with elegance. Created by chef Victor Hertzler At San Francisco's St. Francis Hotel, it became a favorite in middle-class homes. To prepare, blanch celery in broth and vinegar, then marinate in a vinaigrette made with olive oil, Dijon mustard, and herbs for a light, refreshing dish. Celery Victor was not only celebrated for its simplicity, but also for its health benefits. Being a low-calorie yet flavorful option, this dish was often served as an appetizer or a side, bringing a touch of sophistication to everyday meals. Its popularity soared in the 1970s as more families sought to incorporate healthy and elegant dishes into their home cooking repertoire. The combination of tender, tangy celery and the zesty vinaigrette made it a standout dish at dinner parties and family gatherings alike. Its refreshing taste and unique preparation method left a lasting impression on those who enjoyed it. Do you remember potato rissoles? Then keep watching. Potato rissoles. Potato rissoles brought a European touch to American tables. These patties, made from mashed potatoes mixed with various ingredients and fried until golden, were a tasty way to use up leftovers. Their satisfying texture made them a beloved side dish or even a main course. Often filled with minced meat, onions, herbs, and sometimes cheese, potato rissoles were a versatile dish. They could be customized to suit different tastes, making them a favorite among families. The crispy exterior contrasted beautifully with the soft, flavorful interior, creating a delightful eating experience. Potato rissoles were also economical, helping families stretch their food budget while still enjoying a hearty, delicious meal. Whether served with a side of vegetables, a simple salad, or a rich gravy, they were a comforting addition to any dinner table. Their popularity in the 1970s was a testament to their enduring appeal and deliciousness, reminding many of home-cooked meals and family gatherings. Herring salad. Have you ever tasted a dish that perfectly balances tangy, sweet, and savory flavors? Herring salad added a tangy punch to 70s spreads. This vibrant dish, featuring pickled herring mixed with diced apples, onions, beets, and potatoes in a creamy dressing, was both visually appealing and flavorful. Herring salad was especially popular at holiday gatherings and festive occasions, where its bright colors and unique flavors made it a standout dish. The combination of sweet, tangy, and savory ingredients created a harmonious blend that delighted the palate. The creamy dressing, often made with mayonnaise and a touch of sour cream, tied all the ingredients together, enhancing their natural flavors. Not only was herring salad delicious, but it also provided a nutritious option, packed with vitamins and omega-3 fatty acids from the herring and vegetables. Its origins in Northern and Eastern European cuisine brought a touch of international flair to American tables, making it a favorite among those who enjoyed trying new and diverse dishes. Chicken Marengo. Chicken Marengo, a savory stew named after Napoleon's victory at the Battle of Marengo, featured tender chicken cooked with tomatoes, garlic, onions, and white wine. Often garnished with mushrooms and prawns, this dish brought a touch of French cuisine to American homes. Legend has it that Napoleon's chef created chicken Marengo from the ingredients available after the battle, making it a meal fit for a victorious general. This hearty stew was not only delicious, but also symbolized resourcefulness and culinary creativity. As it made its way into American kitchens, families cherished it for its rich flavors and comforting warmth. The combination of tender chicken, savory tomatoes, and aromatic garlic and onions, all simmered in white wine, created a delightful symphony of tastes. Chicken Marengo was often served with crusty bread or over rice, making it a complete and satisfying meal. The addition of mushrooms and prawns elevated the dish, adding layers of texture and flavor that delighted the palate. If you want to see more dishes, then be sure to watch until the end. Oyster stew. Oyster stew, a classic seafood soup with plump oysters and a rich, milky broth seasoned with butter and onions, was a festive dish particularly popular during the holiday season. This comforting stew, often served on Christmas Eve, brought families together with its warm, inviting flavors. The simplicity of its ingredients, fresh oysters, creamy milk, savory butter, and aromatic onions, allowed the natural brininess of the oysters to shine. Sometimes, a dash of celery or a sprinkle of fresh herbs like parsley or thyme was added to enhance the stew's complexity. Oyster stew was cherished not only for its taste, but also for its ease of preparation. The ingredients were straightforward, and the cooking process was quick, making it an ideal choice for a special, yet fuss-free holiday meal. Its origins in coastal communities meant it was a tradition passed down through generations, each family adding their unique twist. The rich, creamy broth and tender oysters made every spoonful a luxurious treat. Steak Diane. For those seeking a touch of elegance, Steak Diane was a retro classic. Made with steak, shallots, Dijon mustard, Worcestershire sauce, and heavy cream, it was celebrated for its dramatic preparation and luxurious flavors. Originating in the 1950s, it became a home kitchen favorite in the 70s. Steak Diane was often prepared tableside in restaurants, with flames leaping as the sauce was flambéed, adding a theatrical element to its presentation. This dramatic flair made it popular for special occasions and dinner parties, impressing guests with both its taste and visual appeal. The combination of tender steak and rich, creamy sauce, infused with tangy mustard and umami Worcestershire sauce, created a dish that was both sophisticated and comforting. In home kitchens, Steak Diane allowed amateur chefs to recreate the elegance of fine dining. The simple ingredients and straightforward preparation made it accessible, while the impressive results ensured it remained a beloved dish. Pairing it with roasted potatoes or steamed vegetables completed the meal, making it a staple of 1970s gourmet home cooking. Bouillabaisse. Bouillabaisse, a luxurious French fish stew, featured a mix of fish and shellfish simmered in a fragrant broth of tomatoes, garlic, onions, leeks, fennel, and saffron. Originating from Marseille, it became an international symbol of French cuisine. This iconic dish was traditionally made by fishermen using the bony rockfish they couldn't sell at the market. They would cook the fish in a pot with seawater, olive oil, and Provence herbs to create a hearty meal. Over time, the recipe evolved to include a variety of seafood and more refined ingredients, making it a staple in both humble homes and upscale restaurants. Bouillabaisse was often served with a side of rouille, a garlicky saffron mayonnaise, and crusty bread, which was used to soak up the delicious broth. Its complex flavors and rich history made it a favorite among food lovers worldwide. The dish not only showcased the freshness of the Mediterranean seafood, but also highlighted the culinary artistry of French cooking. Steamed pudding. Have you ever enjoyed a dessert that brings a touch of old-world charm to your table? Steamed pudding, with its rich, dense texture, did just that for family dinners. Made by steaming a batter of flour, eggs, sugar, and butter with dried fruits and spices, it was a favorite dessert for special occasions. This traditional dessert was particularly popular during the holiday season, often served as a festive centerpiece at Christmas dinners. The slow steaming process ensured the pudding was moist and flavorful, with the spices creating a warm, aromatic treat. Variations of steamed pudding included molasses, treacle, or brandy, adding complexity to the flavor profile. The slow steaming process ensured the pudding was moist and flavorful, with the spices creating a warm, aromatic treat. Variations of steamed pudding included molasses, treacle, or brandy, adding complexity to the flavor profile. Steamed pudding was often accompanied by a rich sauce, such as custard or hard sauce, which complemented the dense cake perfectly. The process of making steamed pudding required patience and care, but the end result was worth the effort. For many, the sight and smell of a freshly steamed pudding evoked memories of family gatherings and cherished holiday traditions. Rabbit stew. Have you ever enjoyed a meal that perfectly combines rich flavor with rustic appeal? Rabbit stew, a hearty dish with tender rabbit meat, slow-cooked with vegetables and broth, was perfect for chilly evenings. This dish, with roots in European peasant cuisine, became popular in American homes for its rich flavor and rustic appeal. Rabbit stew was traditionally made using simple, readily available ingredients, making it practical for families. The slow cooking process allowed the rabbit meat to become incredibly tender, absorbing the flavors of the vegetables and broth. Common additions included potatoes, carrots, onions, and sometimes turnips or parsnips. Herbs like thyme, rosemary, and bay leaves enhanced the stew's aromatic qualities. Some recipes even included a splash of red wine or ale to deepen the flavor. Rabbit stew was typically served with crusty bread or over-mashed potatoes, making it a complete and satisfying meal. Haddock Mornay. Haddock Mornay, a creamy casserole with haddock fillets baked in a cheese sauce made from Gruyere or cheddar, milk, and Dijon mustard, added French sophistication to 1970s dinner tables. This dish was beloved for its rich, comforting flavors and its elegant presentation. The haddock fillets were first poached in milk to retain their moisture and then baked in a luscious velvety cheese sauce that turned golden and bubbly in the oven. The Dijon mustard added a subtle tang that perfectly complemented the creamy cheese and delicate fish. Often garnished with breadcrumbs or fresh herbs, Haddock Mornay was a versatile dish that could be served as a main course or a luxurious appetizer. Haddock Mornay was often accompanied by sides like steamed vegetables, rice, or a crisp green salad, making it a well-rounded meal. Its combination of creamy texture and savory flavor made it a family favorite, perfect for both weeknight dinners and special occasions. If you love nostalgic dishes like Haddock Mornay and want to learn about Borscht, a beloved beet soup, keep watching. Borscht, a beet soup with a deep red color and tangy flavor, brought Eastern European tradition to American kitchens. This hearty soup, enriched with beef or pork, was often served hot with sour cream and fresh dill. Borscht was more than just a soup. It was a symbol of cultural heritage and family tradition. The vibrant red color came from beets, combined with cabbage, potatoes, carrots, and onions to create a rich, flavorful broth. The addition of meat, typically beef or pork, added a robust depth, making it a satisfying meal. The tangy flavor, often enhanced with vinegar or lemon juice, made it refreshing yet comforting. It could be served cold in the summer or hot in the winter, making it versatile for any season. In many Eastern European households, Borscht was a staple at family gatherings and festive occasions, often accompanied by hearty rye bread. The dollop of sour cream and sprinkle of fresh dill added a creamy contrast and fresh aroma. What did you think of this dish? Let us know in the comments. Ratatouille. Have you ever tasted a dish that perfectly captures the essence of summer? Ratatouille, a healthy and flavorful vegetarian option, featured a medley of summer vegetables simmered in olive oil with fragrant herbs. This Provençal dish added charm to 70s dinner tables. Ratatouille typically included eggplant, zucchini, bell peppers, tomatoes, and onions, all slowly cooked to bring out their natural sweetness and flavors. The addition of garlic, thyme, rosemary, and basil infused the dish with aromatic complexity. Each bite offered a delightful combination of textures and tastes, making it a satisfying main course or side dish. This colorful and nutritious dish was visually appealing, with the vibrant hues of the vegetables creating a feast for the eyes. Ratatouille was often served with crusty bread or rice, allowing diners to soak up the flavorful juices. It was enjoyed both hot and cold, perfect for potlucks, family dinners, and picnics. In the 70s, ratatouille became a symbol of healthy eating and a favorite among those looking to incorporate more vegetables into their diet. Chicken Marbella. Chicken Marbella became popular in the late 1970s thanks to the Silver Palette cookbook. This dish featured chicken marinated in prunes, olives, capers, and garlic, then baked with white wine and brown sugar for a rich caramelized finish. The unique combination of ingredients gave chicken Marbella a distinctive sweet and savory flavor that quickly made it a favorite at dinner parties and family gatherings. The prunes added a subtle sweetness, while the olives and capers provided a briny contrast, and the garlic infused the dish with a robust aroma. The white wine and brown sugar created a luscious sauce that perfectly complemented the tender chicken, making each bite a delightful experience. Chicken Marbella was often served with rice or couscous, which soaked up the delicious juices, and garnished with fresh herbs like parsley or cilantro for a burst of color and freshness. Its sophisticated flavors and elegant presentation made it a go-to recipe for special occasions and a beloved staple in many households. If you're intrigued by this blend of sweet and savory, just wait until you hear about the next dish. Frog legs. Keep watching. Frog legs. Have you ever wondered what it's like to eat frog legs? Often compared to chicken in texture and flavor, frog legs were considered a delicacy perfect for special occasions. These tender morsels were prepared by frying or sautéing in a flavorful batter. Frog legs have a long history in French cuisine, where they are known as cuisses de grenouille. They were typically seasoned with garlic, parsley, and lemon juice, enhancing their mild flavor. The legs were then coated in a light batter or breadcrumbs and fried until golden and and crispy, resulting in a dish that was both tender and crunchy. In addition to their delicious taste, frog legs were also prized for their nutritional value, being high in protein and low in fat. They were often served as an appetizer or main course, accompanied by a variety of dipping sauces, from tangy tartar sauce to spicy aioli. Frog legs became popular in the United States as culinary tastes expanded, especially in regions with French influences like Louisiana. Jell-O salad. Jell-O salad was a colorful and creative addition to family dinners, particularly popular in the 1950s and 60s. This dish combined gelatin with fruits, vegetables, and sometimes even meats. Imagine a vibrant mold of Jell-O with suspended chunks of pineapple, carrots, and sometimes cottage cheese or marshmallows. It was both a visual and culinary delight that added a splash of fun to any meal. Often found at potlucks and holiday dinners, Jell-O salad was a testament to the era's experimental culinary spirit. Families enjoyed its whimsical presentation and versatile flavors, making it a staple for gatherings. The variety of Jell-O salad recipes was endless, with each family often having its own unique twist. Some versions included chopped nuts for added texture, while others used different flavored gelatins to create a layered effect. The salad could be savory or sweet, adapting to the occasion and the ingredients on hand. It was not uncommon to see Jell-O salads in festive shapes, like rings or stars, adding to the celebratory atmosphere of special occasions. Deviled ham. Ever tried the savory delight that is deviled ham? Deviled ham was a pantry staple for many families, offering a quick and easy way to make sandwiches and snacks. Packaged in a distinctive can with a devil logo, this spread combined ground ham with spices, providing a savory and slightly tangy flavor. It was particularly popular in the mid-20th century as a convenient, non-perishable food item. Whether spread on crackers, mixed into recipes, or used as a filling for sandwiches, deviled ham was a versatile ingredient that fit into the busy lifestyles of many households. Its portability made it a favorite for picnics and lunchboxes. Some families even used it as a base for creative hors d'oeuvres at parties, mixing it with cream cheese or mustard to create tasty dips. Though it's less common now, its unique taste still evokes fond memories for those who enjoyed it. The convenience and distinctive flavor of deviled ham make it a nostalgic treat that many remember fondly from their childhoods. Its enduring legacy is a testament to its role in American culinary history, symbolizing a time when simplicity and flavor were key in household staples. Ambrosia. Ambrosia, often referred to as the food of the gods, was a sweet and creamy fruit salad that gained popularity in the early to mid-20th century. Traditionally made with a mix of canned fruit like mandarin oranges, pineapple, shredded coconut, mini marshmallows, and whipped cream or sour cream, ambrosia was a dessert that brought a touch of tropical flavor to many tables. It was a favorite at family gatherings, church potlucks, and holiday feasts, providing a refreshing and light end to heavy meals. Some versions even included maraschino cherries or nuts for added texture and flavor. Although it has fallen out of favor in modern cuisine, its sweet and tangy flavors remain a nostalgic reminder of past celebrations. These dishes, like chicken tetrazzini and Hawaiian haystacks, reflect a time when convenience and creativity were key in home cooking, each carrying a unique slice of mid-century culinary history. Remember roast goose? Roast goose. Roast goose, a festive dish with crispy skin and tender meat, was a traditional European Christmas dish that graced many holiday tables in the 1970s. This sumptuous dish was often stuffed with a savory mixture of apples, onions, and herbs, which helped to flavor the meat and keep it moist during roasting. The goose was typically basted with its own fat, ensuring a golden, crispy skin that was highly prized. The rich, flavorful meat was complemented by traditional sides such as roasted potatoes, red cabbage, and gravy made from the pan drippings. Roast goose was not only a delicious centerpiece for holiday feasts, but also a symbol of celebration and togetherness. Its preparation required time and care, making it a labor of love that brought families together in the kitchen. The aroma of a roasting goose filling the house was a sure sign that a festive meal was on its way, creating cherished memories for those who enjoyed it. We are almost at the end of this video, but let's not forget this dish, rabbit fricassee. Rabbit fricassee. Have you ever tasted the luxurious flavors of rabbit fricassee? This stew, made with tender rabbit pieces simmered in a creamy white sauce with mushrooms, onions, and herbs, brought French cuisine to American homes. Rabbit fricassee was a comforting yet elegant dish that showcased the versatility of rabbit meat. The rabbit was first browned to develop a rich flavor, then slowly cooked in a velvety sauce made with butter, cream, and a splash of white wine. The addition of mushrooms and onions added depth and texture, while herbs like thyme and bay leaf infused the dish with aromatic notes. Often served over rice, egg noodles, or alongside crusty bread, rabbit fricassee was a satisfying meal perfect for family dinners or special occasions. Its creamy sauce and tender meat made it a hit among those looking to explore French culinary traditions. The dish was not only delicious, but also a wonderful way to introduce a less common protein into everyday meals. We've reached the end of this video, but we hope you enjoyed this culinary journey. What did you think of this dish? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more delicious content.